the fucking channel. Okay, throw me in a scrim, get me in there. Let's fucking game. Let's see how I do.
Got you, bro.
That actually would be really fun. That would be really fun if someone happens to be really busy this week, okay, and they can't make a practice day. Let me know. I'm available. Anyway, the match is starting, but GG's. Don't take that loss too hard. You're still in. Fucking practice for the next one next week.
The legendary comeback.
The comeback. Make it happen. Later, boys.
Later.
Comes through.
All right, this is a crazy matchup. Actually, we beat Envy. Envy's playing Nightmare. Pizza Demon. I forgot Nightmares. I forgot they have Pizza Demon.
Play that Magneto, who does have his countermeasures against the Wolverine.
New casters.
Yeah, Space is definitely accustomed to playing against it, really, to give shields and stuff to anybody getting kidnapped or whatever.
Envy does not want to play against Melania's
priority for the side of Envy.
Hella.
Meanwhile, no strategist bans so far on either side.
Holy, look at these tank bans.
Into banning one, right? We
and protects.
See a Namor come through with Luna.
Luca, what are you gonna play, bro? Luca, you got no Venom. What are you gonna do?
Matchup, and here another Vanguard ban. Groot taken out of the lobby, like we talked about earlier, like that.
Kind of surprised to see Groot get taken out of the lobby when Wolverine is available, especially considering
what do you have against Pizza Demon? I don't know, man. He throws ranked games, man.
Seeing Cal play versus Adam Warlock, though, I saw one of the previous matches.
Like, it's fine to throw a ranked game if you're not like.
You're losing your mind a
like
little bit. I'm not gonna
I throw ranked games because I sometimes just suck, right? It's fine to throw a ranked game if you suck. That means you gave it your all and you just couldn't perform. That's totally fine. It's another thing to throw it on purpose. That's Pizza Demon. Okay? I don't have a vendetta against this guy. And his name's Pizza Demon. You know? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just trying to. I don't know. Just trying to make shit up. I have nothing against him. It's just kind of fun to create a Pizza Demon rivalry.
It's nice to see, I think, in terms of Envy's side, to prioritize, getting rid of Luca's heroes, because Luca, kind of known for playing a lot of that.
Oh, this map will be fun to watch. I like this map. This map's a brawl. An actual brawl.
Triple duelist at the moment from Nightmare. I have not seen much of this.
Imagine Envy loses. We play Envy in a rematch for elimination. That'd be kind of cool.
A little bit of a pain for Remix to deal with.
They usually don't see this triple duelist composition except in ranked when, players don't want to swap off their duelist and give another tank. Sure.
Bro, I fuck with a triple duelist comp. I think a triple duelist comp goes hard.
Triple strategist as well. Just going to play from the top here. Nightmare just making sure they don't put too much out there in terms of flesh on the line. So they're just trying to kidnap away one of the members of Envy. But it's an easy disengage using that embattled leap for Remix.
At the moment, both playing back and forth, giving a lot of respect to the side of Envy at the moment. Like you mentioned, with Irene sort of playing towards that cart, locking it down, a lot of cart space given, ultimate charge being built on both teams' sides.
Irene just tries to claim some of this space.
Why was he flying so slow? Oh, it was a frost squid.
The classic ult building combo here for Melania as they move on forward, but still, Space and Irene continue.
That's a lot of space for Envy, dude. There is so much space from Envy. Like they are making ground right now. Like Nightmare is not really.
Both the Magneto and the Thing being unfruitful targets.
Huge pick though.
However, Sleepy much more easy to pick up here. Kendrick gets a little bit of mugging with the help of the squids. Envy and Remix try and turn it around in good order, but with Luna dancing away, the survivability's here for Nightmare.
A dance floor to give that damage boost to the well to try to get the elimination. Do not find it, but really the damage might be done via
Baser. Does Baser ult? Yeah, he kind of needed to, man, or else they actually lose this point. He needed to. Well, they lose it. No way.
Space, what a huge ultimate for him.
Oh my god.
So much charge for the AoE was extended. Radius of deadly
Who are we rooting for?
Swallowing up Melania. That is a huge fight win to pick up as well, because now so many ultimates were invested from the side of Nightmare, but they're gonna have a lot.
I kind of root for the underdog here a little bit. Like the underdog is very clearly Nightmare. I like rooting for underdogs. I like underdog stories. I think they're fun. Way more fun than like a winner story.
Today NK as well.
So I'm rooting for the underdogs. Let's go Nightmare.
So for Nightmare, that will be a huge task ahead of them.
spied on the other side. Anyone might have to pop the blessing of a DPA just to try and escape, but it's going to be difficult to get out of this one. It's a slow takedown, but you hit the ground real fast when it goes to drag you down, going after the Wolverine here.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be even more protection given
No.
over.
What?
Coming through from Magneto means that
That was spectator bug for sure. He did not go through. No way he's going for it.
It's just a disengage.
Holy shit. Psycho.
After space is gained.
You gotta be honest, I'm not too big of a fan of this triple duelist comp. I mean, yeah, sure, you could say it's because Kendrick was on that flank and got picked off, but I don't know, like, it seems like they're not able to control any of that space. You talked about it earlier, how they're just corroding, you know, the entire pathway right now. It's so tough to deal with enemies. NK starts off the fight with
big hook.
And now your single Vanguard is out of position. Luca needs to pop the Meteor M just to survive at this point. It's not going to be really doing that much damage in terms of the pressure, just bringing up the regeneration from Domain.
Oh, nice shot.
Enough. Crazy shot there from NK, taking down Mace. Luca's gone as
well.
Wait,
what?
And all there is the reinforcement coming through.
Damn, they used so many ults. What?
Via the God of Mischief.
That's weird.
I think this one's all she wrote already. This could be done, so.
They were obviously going to win that no matter what, but they still, they ulted hard.
4 minutes and 20 seconds.
Oh, I guess they had a Loki ult, so that was probably just kind of hovering, so they needed to pop it anyway. I guess that's not too bad. Yeah, this is a bit of a stomp. This is a bit of a stomp right now.
Have some solace in that, but you know, like I said, it's a large hill to climb. That's a massive time thing for Team.
Oh, I love that Space uses the skin. It's so fucking cool. W Space. He has style. He knows fashion.
Galactic legend. Look for it to be used more as a defensive ultimate here, and Embattled Leap will give damage reduction over to both Thing and Winter Soldier as the homework's done and the squids are dispatched.
Still playing it slow right now. And he wants for here's both of the strategist ultimates to keep everybody sort of healthy on the other side. Meanwhile, Kendrick with the whales on the right side flank, able to find Sleepy on the right side, who just went invisible. And four, unfortunately, not there to save him.
Damn, nothing.
Kendrick still sitting in the flanks, right? You really want to do this.
Where does Thing go? The squid.
By just controlling these off angles, but MB are actually doing a good job disengaging into the current moment, staying healthy. Sleepy as well eventually comes back with the copies and the teleports. 3 minutes still left.
This is a tough choke, but they're making ground. There's no ults besides, I guess, Pizza Demon. Did he pop it? He popped it, right? Oh my god.
Ultimates available from Pizza. Will get the copies. Dance for Fatables World's out there to stay healthy. But, you know, the damage has been done in this case as we're close to the very end of the map.
Touch late from Pizza Demon, but this is going to give chance for those retreating defenders to return. The segment result continues though. NK ready to go with the Kraken Impact. If you're brave enough to use it, that's going to be Bubble expended. Multiple Loki clones going to be reset off of, but Luca hits pay dirt there. 2 Envy Lunar Snow fall to this, but still
he's got a touch. Run!
A touch too much to ask. Nice dodge onto the clobbering time using the Blessing of the Deep, but now you've got nothing to survive. The
yeah, that was a stomp.
Remix. It's Rock and Stone to the bone as Envy bring it home.
Shroud cosplay as Gambit.
God. No, this might be Remix's best map he's played so far in the
Gambit, you know, doesn't Gambit kind of have like slightly long, like
difficult challenge,
voluptuous kind of hair? I don't have that kind of hair. I guess I get a wig.
So much of a presence towards that cart, and it's been difficult for the side for Mace and crew to really figure things out. As you can see, Envy's targeted bans kind of come through, like that. You know, getting rid of Mace's Strange, removing Venom, so Luca can't play that hero. So you've sort of tossed their vanguards into disarray at the moment as Nightmare look for a solution.
How many maps is this? BO3.
Yeah, honestly, I don't like to single players out when it comes to like how things went wrong, but looking at this triple duel list, the question that's coming to my mind as I look at this is like, did we see any value out of Mace's?
As of right now, are we 4th on the board? No, 6th.
Because usually that
6th. We're in the lowers. So we're bottom 4.
Not to a point where
and this fight right now, this matchup is for top 4 and bottom 4. So whoever wins goes top 4. Whoever loses goes bottom.
Like Envy was considerably slowed down. Now it's going to be the triple strategist coming through from Nightmare. They continue to bring out these kind of, let's say, slightly less orthodox comps. Not entirely unorthodox, but this is going to allow Bizer to really get some value out of Adam.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to see them try something else and mix it up. But
wait, Mace is healing? What the fuck's happening?
I'm not a massive fan of running Magneto solo tank as well. It can feel pretty difficult even with the triple strategist composition. And we see nowadays like a lot of teams trying to play these aggressive first point holds here on this map. And it kind of works out if you trade 1 for 1 towards the cart right now.
Yeah, in the MEA, we call this pep style. They were all about just getting as many fights out of Spider Islands A as possible. Some homework needs to be done. Squids need to be dispatched. Those Monstros spawn. They do body block, by the way, which can be a little bit awkward for a tank with that wide hitbox. And it feels like it's all about the disengage right now for Envy. But they might lose Cal in the midst of all this. The healing's good, though.
Staying healthy, building towards those ultimates. Already Paint, you're going to see, going to have that fate of both worlds before anybody
Mace was a
else in the
support player in
roster
Overwatch? Oh, was he?
Will come up on a whale.
That's cool.
We'll see if Envy want to take advantage of the tempo and maybe go for a hard engage with it.
I mean, most of these players could do like any role, except for DPS, because DPS is like the hardest, but they could mostly do any of it.
A good right click here. Could be everything. Sleepy taken down, especially Mace at range, using the Ice Darts to pierce through multiple targets. The Blasting of Deep already used by
Heal me, please?
Namor, but
Please, guys, I'm up here.
Is just going to wait patiently while the remainder of the team is taken care of by the strategist. Nice right click coming through. Blessing of a Deep used again. Patience is rewarded here for Kendrick. That off angle is continually getting paid. And now just
good stuff from Nightmare. What the fuck?
Remix, and 6v1 is too much for one lad.
That was clean there from Kendrick. Unfortunately, Sleeping getting caught out on the backside of the.
So many of these people come from Overwatch, I'm figuring out. Yeah, I mean, Overwatch is it's a very different skill set. Like, you need that skill set for this game, and if you don't have it, you need to learn it. Like, my experience from other games doesn't translate too well in this, besides aim. Aim is the only thing, but aim is arguably one of the least important parts. I swear to God, aim is so much less prio when it comes to aim on these kinds of games.
Space and longevity to a Star-Lord in positions where Star-Lords usually don't survive. That's going to be big ult coming through from the Mantis. Good healing power, survivability. In comes the Horn of Proteus. Seems like everyone survives it courtesy of the Soul Bond. Even though afflicted by the clawing of the Kraken impact, Luca takes to the skies and makes sure to eat up any of the turnaround damage coming through. Meteor M dodging Mace. Nice skating there. Just keeping themselves mobile and wiggling away. Kendrick rescued now by the fate of both worlds. Moving forward, Horn of Proteus good to go for Kendrick.
Nice kill.
Just in time, and Pain's found out the hard way that you don't survive a damage boosted Giganto.
Yeah, I mean, it's so tough. I mean,
damn, this is, dude, Nightmare's looking pretty good. Actually, they're looking pretty fucking good.
Both Mace and Kendrick to time those ultimates up together, considering, you know, how dicey things were in the mid game. And for Team Envy, they'll come back at least with some ultimates in the next fight, maybe a potential advantage with their own Fate of Both Worlds, understanding that I have that edge. We'll see if they can take advantage of it. They didn't on first point. We'll see if they do now, but oh no, Sleepy going down early is terrible. I mean, this happened on first point. It happened again in the Streets phase, and we're almost done here too, Leg.
Bro, what?
They just give up all the space.
How is, dude, I thought Envy was going to have a clean hold. They're actually kind of struggling a little bit here.
Sleepy just gets so much done onto it. I remember
this is surprising.
Clobbering time is available. There's going to be a last
holy charge.
By the Lunar Ultimate. Fate of Both Worlds going to keep everyone healthy.
Still healthy, walking forward, clobbering time as well. I don't know if they can connect them.
Good moves. Millennia looking damn good.
On the back side, but now, I mean, they've overextended. Cal caught out. Millennia just back into the back line. Frozen pulled. Get taken up.
Damn.
Gets the bubble.
Damn.
Over the top side, and guess who's looking for?
Holy shit.
In the back line once again. They keep each other alive until now. The follow-up is there from Nightmare as Kendrick and Millennia combine for 2 and move this card to the third phase of the map.
Well done.
Let's bring back an old classic. Beautiful.
Bro is moving.
From the Galactic Legend of Melania. And now, 4 minutes is a considerable time bank for Nightmare. Seems like they've really recaptured the momentum with the additional staying power that 3 strategists brings to the fore. Yet again, we're going to be seeing that Horn of Proteus come out from Kendrick. Mace, unlikely to invest for Fate of Both Worlds as a damage booster, though. It's going to come down to just the inspiration from the Mantis.
See if that's enough for Kendrick to find elimination. Here comes an early legendary from Cal with a damage boost early, and some support from Bubbles of Magneto. Both teams just playing solo at the moment.
Envy over ulted. They Loki ulted too, I'm pretty sure, right?
As Cal on the right side, he's gotten everybody so low. Oh no, Whales tossed out deep, but Pizza Demon's been found out on the back line from Cal on the flank. He's been doing a good job on that high ground.
Actually fell off the map.
Into both of these dance floors from Mace and Sleepy's copy. Surely will extend this fight out a bit longer. as Nightmare finally back in control.
This is so weird. They're controlling this high ground and shit with Mantis and Namor. They have triple support, so they're able to do that. Big bomb, though.
What a shot from him to keep Envy in it. But a board again from Nightmare, going to bring back Kendrick and Mace into the fight.
Dude, space is fucking solid.
So it didn't seem like those kills, those eliminations really mattered at the end of the day, as there's a dance floor on the cart as well, on top of Envy, pressing out Nightmare. Huge res, but it didn't really matter as Envy and Team closed out on Nightmare.
Just absolutely manic fight there, but it seems like Envy, like Cal, is just continuously unnoted. Absolute cloak of invisibility buff here for Cal, being able to really harass around the back line. We saw that Kendrick completed him continuously under siege from this Star-Lord, even when they went onto these deep angles where it should be very difficult to dislodge them.
Free ult charge.
Great job. Envy at the choke point as well. Really not giving any space to Kendrick, who really...
I feel like Bazer's Adam has not really had much value here.
Immediately met by the crystals from Sleepy.
Like at all.
Timing out of him. Both legendary pop by Millennium on the high ground as well. Sleepy does get the copy on the side to give them some sustain against it, so they have to back up, give up that space. Look where Kendrick is. Oh my god, he went so far into the back line. I mean, if he got an elimination, maybe is that worth it? No, it seems like the answer is not. Kendrick gonna go down very early.
Now, this is the name of a game here for Kendrick. Just while there's an amusing sideshow, Bread and Circuses fill the mind of a populace. Just uses the Blessing of the Deep to try and get themselves up onto that high ground off angle. But the thing is, if you use your main escape cooldown for mobility, then it's an easy chase down here for Cal, who also has a Galactic Legend ready to go.
They have every ult in the game. They're chilling.
1 minute 14 seconds left to go.
I think Envy's going to hold them for sure. They're not even that far up. You know, they're pretty far down still. Ooh.
Nice job for
Nice
him
shots.
on that right side. Got the damage boost. Takes down Cal, who wasn't expecting that. Maybe also Bazer on the top left. Forcing Sleepy's crystals. Also Bazer.
Ooh, Bazer.
So they have two-person.
You gotta like that.
As well.
Oh, that ult hit nothing.
They try to continue
Remix, it's okay. We're old. We're old. It's fine.
For Nightmare, you know, they should
It's okay,
have
Remix.
at the moment for
We
Team
can't do
Envy
it like
off
these
of
youngins
Kendrick
can
jumping
sometimes. It's all good.
Time bank eroded now from the side of Nightmare. They finally found themselves some momentum space executed at the end. Now Kendrick's going to be able to play around this off angle.
It's like, what, one more fight? There's like one more fight and that's it.
Super important. Sleepy's in danger.
I don't think Nightmare makes it. I think Envy wins this.
Real early. Oh, Cal, big brain engaged right here. Just sees an opening and has the healing that's needed to try and take that Star-Lord versus Star-Lord duel. Kendrick noted too. Cal's going to be chased away. But right now, you just can't try and take this. You've got two players on this off angle, meaning that the remainder of Nightmare is in deep trouble as the mainstay of Envy is going to push up on them.
Yeah, I mean, Peach even fell.
Damn.
Played by Cal, like you said, just controlling that angle, making sure two of those members were removed.
Oh, that's game. That's game. Seriously, well played from Nightmare, though. Honestly. For a team that was put together kind of like...
So a little bit of walk back, but it's into dangerous.
Hold on. Holds. Holds. Okay, that's over. It's over. For a team that was like kind of put together a little last second, they're doing damn good, I think.
So the reset doesn't eventually come through. Giant whale from Kendrick connects. Also Bazier.
Wait.
With the follow-up on NK.
Wait.
That Winter Soldier, who has been a threat with the Kraken impact in Millennia. Really trying to make sure they can control this very end. Cal able to trade back Kendrick, and you have Remix in your face. Nice.
Bro, how are they still in this fight? Nightmare should be dead.
Trade back one, popping the Galactic Legend. Gonna get the bubble as well, so Cal will fall. But is he by himself at this point?
No fucking way. Okay. Okay, now it's over. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's actually not over yet. Holy.
Shot from Space. Regen domain has already been handed over here from the side of Sleepy, giving over a bunch of fuels, but now Space is falling low. There's closing to be built up. It's a good sightline here from Kendrick.
Envy has support ult. Envy has support ult. They should be fine.
Everyone pressured the hands for Squids as well, but it seems like this call is just
Mace has support ult too. Whoever ults first might lose, actually.
When do you pop it? Cal needs to be answered when their own ultimate comes
Oh,
out.
damn. Envy ulted first.
It's going to be Envy making a first move.
Mace's ult's a little bit longer, like 1 second longer.
Luca needs to get
Oh no, Luca ulted. Oh no. Okay, Cal cleans up. GG.
It's the perfect answer from Sleepy, who's got their own fate of burst rolls to
Here
play
comes.
with now. If only they're so brave as to use it. The God of Mischief is doing some shenanigans of his own. He's quirked up.
Yeah, the Magneto ulted. Luca ulted. They needed something for that Star-Lord ult.
I mean,
something.
It was Nightmare.
All they had was
very
mag, right?
Similar to what we saw out of SDX, Shroud X earlier, where they had a lot of time in the bank on that last point, but just were constantly hitting a brick wall. In many cases, it was really a hard kind of point to finally capture out. And
I don't think solo tank's the move. I think they did pretty good.
Committing that
as solo tank. I don't know.
Counter, or at least find, like you said, paint in that Fate of Both Worlds. But once he used that right then, both Millennia and Kendrick were just kind of, or sorry, not Millennia, Kendrick. On the other side, NK and Cal were both just free legged. I mean, they were just able to get all of those
40-year-old MVP.
Cal with a huge ultimate towards the end.
Let's go, Remix.
And Envy hold on.
I mean, I know the stats aren't everything, but look.
11% accuracy is hilarious. Every time you swing a melee and miss, is that accuracy? Is that what it means?
Well, it felt like for only playing two strategists, there was no real gap in survivability here for Envy, which is a slight problem considering what Nightmare are trying to get done with the additional survivability of either 3 strategists or how deadly, in theory,
his name is Leg Day.
3 duelists should be.
Yeah, it's a toss-up right now in the current meta where, who knows really what is best. It feels like at the moment 222 sort of brought back into the main fray of a lot of teams liking to play it, especially a lot of the top teams. They've just kind of figured it's the best composition to play if you could play it at a high skill level. And, a lot of people talk about how much damage Adam Warlock does, and Bazier did do that. But it just might be that 222 that just ends up reigning supreme when you can, when you have the skill level and the skill talent to do it.
Yeah, it can be difficult, but there's still so much iteration for Nightmare to do here. They've got the good ideas. I'd love to see some.
Marvel's just stealing Overwatch casters. I mean, is it really stealing? They could do multiple. They could do multiple things, right?
Vanguard line. For a Wolverine
ad starting soon.
So I'm glad that Mace read that well and moved over onto the thing themselves, being able to go up against iRemix and Space and continually get those stone haymakers cleaving and allow for a real win condition off the back of those clobbering times.
Yeah, he's such a good player. I mean, Remix at the moment looking very, very good for Team Envy, and overall they're looking like they're improving as a team consistently. So we'll see if they can keep it up. Obviously, that's just map number 1 in this first to 2. So we're gonna go to a short highlight and then come back. That map number 2.
Is it true that Remix is playing right now from the retirement home? Yeah. So they say. So they say. Wait, actually, though, how old is Remix? Everyone always memes on him for being 40. He's not actually 40, though, right? It's just a meme. He's 50. Let me just click his page here. We have Envy Remix. Does it say anything about him? I mean, not really. T-Dot, thank you for the prime. He was actually born before Wikipedia. Yeah, we can't find his age because he's just older than, all this, so. That's good. Dude, I watched on my 24/7 channel. I don't know what I'm playing right now, but on my 24/7 channel I was playing Marvel Rivals. I'm playing Cyberpunk right now on my 24/7, but I watched myself play Marvel Rivals from like the alpha, like over a year ago. I was so, it's actually, it was almost like it was cringe. I was cringing watching myself because it was me playing Marvel Rivals for the first time ever, like over a year ago on stream. And I was so fucking bad. Oh my God. It was actually so cringe. I couldn't watch it. To do an actual breakdown. There's so much content on YouTube that you probably could find some sort of study somewhere, like actual tests. There's got to be something somewhere. That actually could be something interesting.
A team on the rise, full of young talent.
To watch anyway.
That are slowly improving and trying to get.
All right, they banned Luca again. Sorry, Luca. No Venom for you.
Hella ban on the side for Nightmare, showing a bit more of that focus towards Luca yet again. So same strategy for Envy, whereas a protection comes through on the Doctor Strange this time to make sure it can't get banned out.
Yeah, previously having protected the Wolverine, I believe, to allow Mace to access that. But this constant constraining of the Venom here is definitely a big win condition from Envy. They do not want Luca to be able to roam around. This looks like it's going to be leaning into a double shield.
Oh, Ben Hulk
from Nightmare, which is going to
we're playing Yggdrasil. I love this map. It's so much fun.
Yeah, I mean, Remix so far sort of left to his own devices in the main, and it's been working out for him, right? Nightmare have had a hard time dealing with them. Banning of the Namor comes out to make sure you don't get that team up with the Luna Snow, for example. A lot of people do like to ban Luna Snow over Namor because it's hard to really play the Namor without the
Did you guys just hear a horn?
Nightmare showing
like a boat? Like, did you guys hear that?
On their side, which, by the way, look at that, dude. Like, they banned
weird.
both of Luca's heroes, man. That's so mean.
Yeah, but we're just gonna make you play what's left. Here we have Lucas just taking a moment. Like, guys, what's left? Honestly, try it. The Thing, 1-star difficulty, bro. It can't be that hard.
Yeah, actually,
how bad
he's a good Hulk. Yeah, he's a good Hulk player, right? Isn't that like?
I gotta turn the lights on, bro. My eyeballs are gonna hurt. I don't know how people fucking play all day in darkness, dude. Your eyes burn off when you do that.
What's he doing, man? Luca, yeah, pick up what Remix is doing, man. He's figured it out, but for their side, they obviously have a very coordinated, plan. They want to put Mace on that Strange as well, so that's a decent protect for them this time. Maybe have Mace on a more familiar role. And starting off
Mace on Strange, Pizza Demon on Rocket, maybe not, probably just for the thingies, right?
Back and forth with the tug and pull.
Whoa, Ayo.
The Yin and the Yang.
The plant's still just chilling there. Yeah, we'll get rid of it eventually.
Positional games early on here. Yggdrasil path is just going to be a pair of shields put in front of Cal. It's going to be.
Oh wait, Pizza Demon is on. Oh, Rocket. Okay.
Bionic hooks and really try and take away the reliability of that win condition.
It feels like the insane part of a Winter Soldier and why he's such a good hero. It's just so much damage that comes through. Onto just your front line and
big
hooks,
big hook.
Remix just gets deleted immediately like that, and you were unfortunately a bit too.
So this is Nightmare's pick because loser picks map. So this is what Nightmare wanted to play.
Really has value against the Winter Soldier in particular. The immediacy of bringing up that shield to block a Bionic hook cannot be understated. Yeah, Magneto's got answers for it in the form of the Bulwark, but just being able to block those as they come in is crazy. And you can see that Remix already moved over onto the Thing. No more displacement effects means no more potential for picks off the back of that hook. Already the amplifier coming out here from Pizza Demon. And
another big hook. Wow.
Turn around, space isolated. And
right now, Nightmare is winning because of Kendrick's hooks.
Yeah, but this is exactly what Nightmare needed, right? To put Kendrick back.
Nerf Bucky.
Soldier,
say with me, Nerf Bucky.
Solid, but in this composition, it just seems way more up Nightmare's alley, right? Running that Star-Lord along.
How do map picks work? First map is random. Second map is losers. Third map is losers. Pick. So if you lose, you get the pick, but first map's random.
And very little to answer it. Melania is actually just going to try and go first here. The Galactic Legend answered in kind. Fight NK, a big disengagement. That's going to be a defensive.
Personally, I don't love the format.
Some of those bullets going to try and convert.
I don't love the format of how that shit works.
They've actually found themselves in a fairly safe position to be able to avoid that incoming damage. Unlimited ammo now, though, and NK's found it out the hard way. Envy have kind of been scuppered here as Kendrick's still sitting back, waiting with the Kraken impact.
I don't know if Space meant to bubble Remix instead of NK, but that obviously resulted in his demise after Kendrick with that Z team up, just able to constantly do pressure into NK early on. That's huge, especially moving forward into this upcoming fight. Remix trying to create some space towards the left side of the statue, then drop the cover and time to Crystal.
It's the most fair? No, what would be most fair is random every time. Just do random payload, random convergence, random convoy.
And it keeps sustaining Envy into this fight, and obviously Winter Soldier with these constant resets with
random is fair.
They're going to have the damage to finally come back through after the Luna Snow ultimate runs out, and the damage, the follow-up is there.
Is there a huge difference between T500 players and pros?
The frequency of the amplifier coming through from Pizza Demon as well. It's just such a great
I mean, kind of. They play together. You know, T500 players don't play together. They're just random players. Like pro players and players that are signed, they all practice together, so they're a little bit better. You know. Nightmare is cooking. They've wasted 3 minutes already. Envy has nothing. They have nothing. Space needs to hold his ult for Millennia's Star-Lord ults. He can't really use it. He can use it if they get a support ult, though. Okay, so he used it because Millennia ulted. Millennia died.
With the Meteor M to suck up all that damage, Millennia will be brought back, but
Mace with a insane fucking strange ult. That was good.
Nightmare moving forwards off of that insane Yamamoto. Another legendary into the sky met by Lucas. So
They got nothing. They got nothing. Everyone hide. Everyone hide. Everyone hide.
Out the Star-Lords in the sky as now the counter aggression comes through with Paint Flush on their engage. Remix.
I mean, Nightmare doesn't have anything. They got nothing. Still a really, really good ult. They held for 4 fucking minutes. That's fantastic.
With some right clicks over the back.
And the second you're caught in that choke, you're exactly where Remix wants you, and Cal as well.
Oh, they touched. They touched.
Just heading on down.
That's good. They touched.
This is where we see the damage that can be done off the back of the Rocket Raccoon.
No. The C9.
Fumble here from the side of Nightmare.
That is not fantastic. That is just not fantastic.
Maybe critical later.
It was looking so good for them too, their leg. I mean, I don't know how often we see those sort of not touching the payloads last second situation, especially these days. I feel like teams have gotten so good at it compared to other titles. NK though getting staggered out by Millennia too. Nightmare really trying to put on, or at least come back into this after, you know, such an unfortunate situation has happened on the first objective.
Having to leap away here. Remix can't stand up to the infinite ammo and increased fire rate of Bucky when stimulated by the Rocket Raccoon. Galactic Legend good to go as well. Could rise up into the air here, but for the moment, it seems like with the cart paused, Blade's just going to try and make sure there is some early real shutdown from Luca, who wondered what he was going to be able to play, but Magneto seems just fine, bruv.
Yeah, Jesus, bruv. That was insane from him. Don't know where the bubbles were from space in this case, but here comes an Yamamoto, and we've seen Space get huge work there. He has 2 stun on the backside. Meanwhile, Meteor doesn't touch on the back. Millennia, but the Cosmic Yarn should have incredible amounts of damage also with the Kraken impact, but no, they're not able to get the eliminations. Too much sustain right now for the side of Team Envy with this triple strategist composition. Able to just constantly...
Nightmare's got a good Sportle here.
Eventually to come back in, gets rid of Remix.
One more fight, probably? They got to build ults, so one more fight. Nightmare choking? Nah, they're doing good.
Around the corner meant that there were no Envy.
They're actually doing good, seriously. This is really, really good.
The usage of the regeneration domain here on the disengage is going to save Envy a little bit more of their skin, but it also is also going to mean that coming through, it's going to be difficult to answer the Meteor M for a while. Already aggressive plays coming through from the Star-Lord. That is going to reward NK as they get closer to that Galactic Legend.
Playing it slow right now. Cosmic Yarn committed from Pizza Demon. What do they want to do with it? Right, just keep pushing forward. Legendary.
He has to ult. Lamps are up. He can't get a kill. Damn.
Take down Remix. Gonna be missing the thing in this upcoming fight. Sleepy gonna push forward with the copy into paint. Make sure they can keep it up also to set up space for
and Envy has so many ults, bro. They have the Star-Lord ults. They're about to have the Mantis ults. He needs to get ult. He needs to get ult. Oh, God.
It is countered temporarily by space. And Paint comes back through for Kendrick, who just engaged in the back line.
Yeah, this is looking like Envy's gonna take this, right? Baser ulted, but it's fine. They could just wait it out. Mace has ult, but he's not gonna be able to find anything. Nothing good anyway, or just die.
Mace will go down to Remix. As on the back, he's gonna get resurrected by a BRB, so it's still gonna be even in this upcoming fight as Mace is coming back with the Yamamoto.
It's all on Mace, but it doesn't even matter. They have Cal.
A last chance saloon, a last attempt done. Pain gets stunned on up, but the soul bond comes through.
No way.
Okay,
Okay, there's the Born again.
Together, an attempt at a resurrection.
Remix needs to stay on cart, stay on cart. Remix, stay on cart, stay on cart. Oh, they're not gonna make it. Oh my God. Well fucking done from the boys in Nightmare, dude. Holy shit.
My God, what an insane back and forth leg day. They get stopped in the streets phase. That's brutal, man. But you know, Remix trying to clutch up.
The upset, maybe.
Like
I mean,
you know, they just had
they have
so
to
many
attack
good
now.
holds, right? This
So
is such a turnaround leg day compared to map number 1.
Nightmare has to attack. It's gonna be hard.
I mean, the value coming out of that battle recall beacon.
It might not go to map 3 yet. Hold on.
Like,
Don't count Envy out.
In that situation with any other team comp, like, it's gonna have to be a mad portal back potentially if you even get to respawn in time. But having access to the Eye of Agamotto when Nightmare, they were looking at Mace as being the main win condition of that fight, and he gets picked early. Being able to come back in such short order, kind of crazy. Because not only that, then Paint gets stunned. Admittedly, no final blows off the back of that, but it forced out the Soul Bond as well. And once the Soul Bond is used, that's a landing strip for Millennia to really get value out of a Galactic Legend.
Yeah, you bring up some fantastic points like that. I think it was very tough for, you know, Cal to be able to get value out of the Adam Warlock, especially towards the end there for sure. And, you know, it's very telegraphed for sure as well, too.
Wait, I like this. Kendrick, this is good. This is good. A Kendrick Mantis damage amp, try to get a one-shot right off the rip. I like this. I like this a lot.
Moving on to the attack now, right?
I like this.
Too far for them to go, but we've seen
one shot, just one. He goes for one shot, and then he's gonna swap.
Okay.
Maybe two.
Just a bit of early quirk.
And now he swaps.
From Kendrick.
I actually like that a lot. I do.
Of course.
Why not?
We'll swap over and keep some of that out charge. So you know what? It's freebies.
And maybe going for a potential damage boosted one shot there. Could have looked for it, could have found it, but Kendrick looking for a hook in the meantime. Has been good so far. Oh no, hate when that happens. Get the hook, but not the pull. Remix, obviously the thing. Plays around the backside, doesn't really get pressured. Nice shields as well onto.
It's so hard to hit a Star-Lord, dude. It's actually so hard.
Push forward the team with the Rocket Raccoon. Look how much damage coming through leg day just off of that combination of Rocket Raccoon and Bucky. That's gonna be so much pressure.
Oh,
the hook eventually comes through.
No bub. They didn't bub him. They didn't bub him, or he went too early. Bad comms from NV. Bad comms
here.
He's back though.
And there it is, the Cosmic Yarn Amplifier. Just putting the boots in, it comes up so quickly. Sleepy might want to answer this, but is the copy, is the Trickster Gold going to be good enough to try and turn this around? It's free resets. It's free real estate.
Oh my God, they're doing so good.
That's lost across
He's out of there.
Space. Kendrick will simply flee away. There's too much.
They have nothing. Nightmare doesn't have shit.
Smart play from Kendrick, but Millennia doesn't have the same amount of sense to get out of dodge in time. Nice headshot from Cal, leveraging the accuracy.
They did really good.
Value out of Adam Warlock.
Honestly,
the perfect human has arrived.
Yeah, this might be Cal's best map. Surely reads it to such a high level, especially on the.
Are we gonna get another Cal interview?
We see him on Hella.
I want to see Remix up there, dude. Get Remix up there.
Star-Lord, but you know, Adam Warlock really is a standout player. Nice bubble combination, a little bit of ultimates like I mentioned earlier, but Kendrick's looking for that. Now they try to come back.
That's a big ult from Remix.
Clobber in time from Remix. Oh my God. Pizza Demon removed, and without him, I mean, and the HP pool as well. They're trying to come back through. They pop so many back and forth on each other. Millennia, Luca, and Baser all committing to the ultimate.
Oh my God.
Baser Cal will also bring back anybody who just fell. So right now, this defensive hold is looking strong.
3 ults there from Nightmare. When they were so close to their spawn, they'd already been 5-stunned. They were so behind in healing. Hard disagree with their choice to take the fight there. However, the pressure has remained. Cosmic Yarn Amplifier deployed now. Oh, nice coming through from space, completely shut down. Mason
damn, they're getting full health.
Chance. This Vanguard
Sleepy's already almost at ult.
And Bizer's finding out exactly what Cal can do.
Bizer's not even close. There's only one more fight left. There's only one more fight.
And he's not
they gotta build all their ults and shit.
Oh God, what a team series right now for what a team.
Oh no. Space versus Mace.
I suppose, because they're so coordinated. Everybody's popping off. Cal, Remix, and Space right now.
I mean, maybe there could be two. Maybe 2 fights. With like a portal?
On the side of Envy,
a 2 fight with 1 portal?
Right now versus Nightmare.
Sleepy, the last remaining ultimate for the moment. That Trickster God ready to go.
They got nothing. They got nothing. They have nothing.
Super bad.
They just die.
Trying to get value out of the infinite ammo. baited into what
Oh, never mind. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Not bad from Nightmare.
It seems like once again it's going to be a big disengage from Nightmare. They're trying their best for the last minute.
Playing it back and forth. Bubbles as well. I mean, Kendrick would have to go absolutely huge.
They need to force something, right?
Can. I mean, the Reds is going to be up for Cal in this fight.
Oh, if they don't force anything now, Mantis is going to have ult, and then they're just going to lose, bro. That sucks. I think this is going to be rough.
Constantly have pressure in from the Solid with the bubbles and the blasters. Pull back in.
Oh, wow.
Nice work
Great kill.
from the Invincible, but Soul stunned by Remix again on the backside. Is the follow-up damage there onto Mace? It looks like it is. Remix able to run back through. Cosmic Guard Amplifier is here on the main, but who's there to use it? It looks like the answer is only 3. It's Mace again with a block onto Luca to shut down the Meteor M in the sky. Envy now surely.
Wait, it's actually kind of even. The problem is Cal. Because Cal will just bring everybody back. Oh.
Over the top, the snipe on the Pizza Demon. No BRB to bring you back, Cal, though. Will get taken out by Kendrick.
It's okay.
Resurrecting to bring him back into the fight now. Envy trying to secure around this payload. Pizza Demon will not be here in this fight. Luca will get one into NK. Nightmare.
There's no ults. Mace has ults. Mace could hit a banger. They killed Cal. He didn't get a res. Why would he go there? Cal fucked up. Why would he go that way? Oh, no. Oh, no. That's a blunder. That's a bad decision by Cal. Why would he go all the way up?
Desperation.
No way. Oh, that he fucked up. He fucked up. He should. I mean, he knows that, obviously.
I don't know if it's going to
I don't know what happened.
Maybe a
Did he get
second touch here.
Maybe he got Inviswoman pulled or something?
No, this will be decided on second point.
He might have gotten pulled or some shit.
23 seconds left to go, leg day, just to find out who moves forward with the higher seed moving on to the playoffs. Here's a very early legend from NK. Is it disengaged by Nightmare? Looks like
it's going to get nothing, no value.
That was a bit.
Nightmare's playing this well.
Press of the gas pedal there, in this case, leg day.
So this is early space control, and it's about buying Cal the angle you currently see him peaking, but it is actually being given up a little bit preemptively here by the side of Envy. Just too much damage coming out of Kendrick. The Kraken Impact ready again as for Stellar Shift.
Yeah, I think he ults. Fuck it. Send it. Get crazy, Kendrick. Get crazy.
Away to their next ultimate. That Galactic Legend builds so fast, so low. Mace gets it done. Remix caught out of position. Stun.
Holy shit.
From rock and body.
Nightmare
and
just hit everything.
They're chewed through in full.
Nightmare used Rocket, Baser, Kendrick,
Luca,
Melania, and Mace. They used 5 ultimates.
It's going to be tough with all the overhelp that is provided.
Holy shit.
Cal also
they used
resurrect. I mean, it could happen. Remix has been big.
Oh, that could bite them in the ass. They could.
We're going to close it out now. That would be huge.
Vanguard clash. There's a big old donk. As the clobbering time.
Remix?
He's gotten anything right here. And now Kendrick is free to try and pick this angle with the infinite ammo. The pressure is immense. Tainted voltage slowing multiple members. Cal could be the hero. A good right click here takes out Melania. At the perfect time, Cal gets the damage boost and gets the value. Meteor M charged
that was unnecessary. That Luca ult shouldn't have happened. They were backing anyway. They lost a player. Luca should not have ulted.
We're down to 40 seconds.
Because they were just going to back around the corner anyway. But those decisions are really hard to make.
Of either side, Star-Lord, early ultimate
in the moment.
As they just walk.
Oh, Envy's going to run him down.
Can they disengage it without losing anybody?
Sleepy almost has ult. Baser almost has ult. Baser's probably not going to get ult before they die. Oh, wait. Baser's going to get ult. Wait. Baser's going to get ult. Sleepy's still 25% off. Wait. Cal does have res, though. Ah!
He had the ultimate that could keep Nightmare in.
And that's game. 2-0, just like that.
He also, I believe, was by the health pack.
Wow.
Come back through off of that feeling. But there's far too much damage from Remix, who shuts him down. And Envy are going to potentially hold this. Mace just runs back. And no.
Damn, that was so close.
Saved for another series in the future. Envy get it
another
done.
2-0. That was so close. Oh, I mean, a Nightmare knows why they lost. They used every single ult for one of those fights, and they had nothing. And then not having that Adam marked on the side, getting that one-shot pick was insane from Cal. I mean, it actually, yeah, I guess it actually wasn't as close as it looks because Cal was out of position on first point. If Cal was in position, they would have full held. So it looked really close, but
I would say,
I don't know.
they've had like
I mean, that's the name of the game, right? You make a mistake and like they get the point or they push a little further.
Obviously, to have the run that they have, and also with
I think it was close, honestly. I think even if Cal like wasn't in that off spot right there and like died with his ult on the first point, I mean, still it was still close. And I'm getting nerfed 100%. Oh, they're doing something for sure. Remix for interview. Get remix, please.
But with this new roster, they have a bright future, but for Envy to get the job done is massive.
That's the double MVP. Wait, that'd be cool if they got the MVP every time for the interviews. That'd be dope.
Like the gold damage out of Warlock, it was always about those impactful damage boosted right click into left click combos. Just instantly removing a member of Nightmare was super important against this.